Chubby French Girl. That's what I was called by Frank Rich, the #1 New York Times theater critic. Pretty devastating. I was in a play called Molière's Don Juan. If you're not familiar with this, it takes place in France in the 17th century, and all of the men wear petticoats. Very, very strange what men wore back in the day. So the beginning of the show, which is Richard Foreman directed it. He was one of the most absurd theater directors of the 20th century, and I got the pleasure of being directed by him in 2 different productions. So when he started the play, he wanted me to run around the stage, take out a sword, little toy sword, and blow a whistle. And that was the beginning of the whole show. Well, Frank Rich reviewed the show, and the first thing he said was, running across the stage comes this chubby French girl. So you can imagine how devastating that was to me to have. Unfortunately, they didn't put my name next to it. That would have been even worse. But that was one of the first and only times that I was featured in the New York Times in that section. So it's really funny because you talk about people that are haters today and people putting nasty comments. Well, A, you have to ignore that. B, you have to move past it. But you also have to realize that these people that are making these negative comments aren't doing their research. With 2 seconds of research and a little study of the play or the dress of the 17th century French people would have told you that I wasn't a girl. I'm not a girl. So just know that way before the internet, there were people out there saying false things and malicious things and, tongue-in-cheek kind of sarcastic things about people. And somehow you got to build up a tough skin. That's what my father always said. You got to build up a tough skin and just brush these things off. So if you ever want to work with the world-famous chubby French girl from the 1984 production of Molière's Don Juan at the Delacorte Shakespeare Theatre to do your marketing, well, that's me. I'm Darrell Stern.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.